Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Kagetsu Tohya. So today's daily message is celebrating the release of Tsukihime. The one new item in the director's room. One electric fan. The director was in tears. What an invention. And it's not a dream either. Or so he says. I love these daily messages. These are really good. I think every game needs to have when you start it up. Just either lore, I mean, some games do that, I guess, in the form of, like, loading screens, but I also just want, like, I want to hear the voice of the developers. One of my favorite things is actually the music player of Senran Kagura, the newer games, because there's literally, for every single song, a note from the composer, and I think that's brilliant, being able to hear them. I think we need more actual, like, voices of the people working on the game. But maybe that's just me. Anyways, well, last time we had a bad time. We got drugged. Wasn't fun. But this time, let's head back in for another day. And, I mean, we can also see what happens if we do the help and then just say the basic help. Right? We'll see what there is. So let's skip ahead here. So let's just go with the beginner this time. It's the beginner's course, and straight to the point. First, step number 1. Go to the school's inner courtyard to get to the Black Cat's point. We did that, I think. It'll be a hidden point, causing you to fall asleep when you return to your room. Actually, I don't know if we got that. After you meet the Black Cat, go to the streets from the mansion at least once, or go to the school alone. Then you'll be able to experience the girl in the crowd. Okay, go to the streets from the mansion once. Leave school around 5 o'clock. Eat at the mansion or eat out. Choose one, please. Another weird thing will happen, won't it? And finally, step 4, if you go to the streets in the afternoon, then it'll start to snow. And at night, you'll probably get choices you've never had. Okay, sounds good, perfect. It was so simple, I could interfere, yeah? Of course. When people sign up for the beginner's course, and you can tell that they are really desperate, I can't let them hear you talk when it will surely do nothing but anger them. Then, everyone, let's meet after you magnificently get through step 1. I really appreciate... So it's funny. Oh, God, right. I forgot about this. Hi. It's my chance. When Chieru is gone, I'll have my little corner. Wouldn't it be fun to maybe sleep the whole day in the mansion, yeah? Staying in the room will be a common choice, I think, yeah? Check it out. That was the noise of running. I thought it was a jackhammer. So, it's funny because people are like, oh man, you're gonna need like a walkthrough and a guide to figure out what to do. Isn't that literally what the help button is? Like, honestly, that feels like it tells you pretty much exactly what you need to do. Well, let's start with a day here. So this is all going to be about the same to start, right? I'm checking, right? Yeah, this looks about the same. Have a good night's rest. Sorry I have to deal with a person like me. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, this is all the same. Alright, they said to stay in bed all day. I want to see that. Let's stay at the mansion. I'll do whatever I want at the mansion. First I'll have some breakfast and I'll show my face at tea time. So we did this last time. Going to Okinawa. Yep, the Buddha statue. Alright. I wonder what the item is. I'm curious about that. I'm going to go to my room and just chill there. Everyone seems busy, so I'll just go to my room and rest for now. Let's just literally just hang out in our bedroom all day. I open my door and enter. I've gotten used to this never change. There's a sleeping cat. I rub my eyes. I rub to assure that I'm fully awake. I don't know where it came from, but the cat looks like a big dumpling sitting in the middle of the bed. To be exact, it's curled up into such a shape that it resembles a dumpling. Can't be. Can it? I look at it, trying hard not to wake it up. Yes, it's the black cat I've been seeing everywhere. I saw it at school, at the mansion. It must be busy. Isn't its territory a bit too large for a cat? Well, that's strange. What do I do now? Since my bed got conquered, there's nothing I can do to reclaim it. After a bit of thinking, I find it stupid to even think about this. The sunlight coming in is so refreshing. Hwah! After a stretch, I sit on the floor with my back on the side of the bed. I'll just sleep here. I slowly close my eyes. It's expected that it turns out like this. There's refreshing sunlight in the room and a cat which sleeps so peacefully on my bed. It would be rude of me not to go to sleep in such a situation. I dreamt. A dream that a car was driving. And that only. Ah. And the sound of the brake was very impressive. And so I sleep still. The wind that swishes my skin feels good. Even though I'm sleeping, I can feel the blue clear sky. And during that brief moment, I dream a little. And then, I feel something against my cheek. A bit of a rough but small feeling. Ah, that black cat is licking my cheek, I think. I was going to say, that sounds like a cat lick. Not to be confused with a cow lick. I wake up. When I touch my cheek with my hand, there's no sign of licking. Hey, cat. I turn to my bed, but the black cat is already gone. Oh no, there it is. Never mind. The black cat moves to the windowsill and jumps outside the window without even a single sound. It's not cute at all. From time to time, I want to hear it meow. Or maybe I need to learn its name first. What? It's already afternoon. Looks like I've slept 3 hours or so. Then I'll go out. Will you? Will you now? It's noon. Maybe it's because the mansion's a bit solitary, but I forget that we're in town. Yes. And so lunch ends. More in my room. I'm a little tired. I slept so much in the morning, but I'm still tired. Maybe this is a problem. It's said that if one sleeps 3 hours more than normal, he will fall asleep again. Must be the body wanting more once it gets a taste. If I sleep too much, my head will hurt. And on top of that, I get this feeling that I'll have a nightmare if I nap. Well, I should nap if I want to. I'll think about the later. I think the latter later. The later. I'll think about the later. No, that does make sense, actually. He's saying I'll think about the later, and worry about now. Okay, I see what he's saying. That's kind of a funny way to say it. That's a quirky writing thing. Oh, dark skies. The end of summer. The whole family's on the way back from an outing, but due to unexpected rain, gets trapped in a mountain. Strong wind and hail hits them through the night as they wander through the mountain. The evil-looking forest eventually leads a lost party to a Western-style building. Tornado's strength winds don't stop, and the party thankfully goes to the mansion, which is a gleaming light of hope to them. But what they don't know is that it would be the beginning of a new terror. Sorry? Emo Goodiso preview? What is this? An interior that is well taken care of. A room that seems like people moved out just yesterday. The party thanks the sky for such luck. Is this the Rocky Horror Picture Show? But the mansion is a place dominated by the curse of death. Who are you? Welcome, I am the owner of the mansion. We came to such a ridiculous place. What? I'll massage your chest, little child. What the frick? What? The nightmare that jokingly but suddenly overwhelms them. There's two of Nissan? What an idiotic thing are you saying, Aki? Hey, it's that guy again. Akira's cute. Who are you? So different from the ideal little sister of Akira. How can this be? Even their way of speaking and actions are the same. Akiha-sama, since this is bothersome, let's just end the existence of both of them. Yeah, Hisui, you're so cool. Thrill. Alright, you can't go out through here. Or you can't go out? You did it, Shiki-san. I'm sorry about Akiha-sama, but let's quickly get out of here without a moment's delay. Okay, this is all Akiha's fault after all. She deserves what she's getting. But you two were okay until now? Oh my god. Oh my god! Yes. Not even a scratch. Wow, blood! You two are both bleeding! Blood! Damn it. Am I the only one who escaped? A dog. A tiger. A deer. A jaguar. Heck! When did I become so popular among animals? Zoo, zoo, zoo. That's a pun. Emo Giriso. Slowly, the body freezes over. Will the cursed party be able to see daylight again? What will the fate? What will be the fate as one after the other falls to ruins? And the hidden past, the truth of the devil buried in the basement. Number of scenario pages, so-so. Event pages, so-so. Extreme regret after imagining something that should not have been imagined. Pushing even the limits of drama gods, an ambitious work aiming to be the lowest of the low, introducing a new genre, coming this fall. Tonight the story really is cleanly finished. See, that sounds like it could have absolutely been like a preview for something that actually came out later. But it didn't. I look around the room. The room is as usual. Was it a dream? I've had many nightmares, but today's was exceptionally weird. I just hope that it's not a premonition of something. I want a key to be like, did you literally just sleep all day? You're disgusting me, son. After spending my day free of care, sunset comes. I could get used to this. I lie down on my back. It'll be dinner soon, but it's a holiday. It wouldn't hurt to change my taste a little. Then... well, I get, if we're staying in the mansion, let's dine in. And so dinner comes. In the big dining hall, only Akia and I are sitting down. The night and luxurious dinner forced me to mind my manners. Akia and I don't recognize each other at the table, so all through the dinner we eat without a word. And soon our dinner ends as usual. Okay, same as quiet dinner, okay. After dinner, after showering, I show my face in the living room and they are still here. There. Huh? You guys are still all here. I open the door and go in. Shiki-sama. What? As if the three girls were sharing a secret, they stopped their movements completely. What? Still drinking tea? It's good that you all get along so well, but it'll be 10 soon. Don't you think you should start heading to your rooms now? I advise as I dry my hair with my towel. If they're to abide by the rule that there cannot be anyone out and about after 10, they should start heading back to their rooms. What? Akia's shoulders shiver. What? What's the matter, Akia? Did your tongue get paralyzed after eating a spicy curry bread or something? I steal a glance at Hitsu, asking for a reply from her. With that, Kohaku's gaze. As if planned before, the two turn a blind eye to me. Now, looks like you're talking about something I shouldn't hear. Now I think about it, you all seem to be hiding something since morning. Don't tell me you're planning on doing something despicable. I turn my focus to Akia, the most likely offender. No. Before that, Nissan! She stutters. No, the fact she didn't deny my accusation scares me. Hey, what do you mean by before that? You really are planning something, aren't you? No! Nissan, you're not wearing a shirt! Are you aware of that? That comment seemed to reflect the thoughts of the three girls. Oh, I realize. I was planning on wearing my shirt in my room, so I came out with only my pants. Haven't they all, like... Okay, they can't all have done it with me. A little embarrassing. She scolded me before when I was running around in my pajamas, but now she says it so embarrassingly, even I become embarrassed. What? You should have told me before, Kiha. I'm sorry to tell you late, Nissan. As if still surprised and confused, Akia speaks dryly. Okay then, go to your room soon. I try my best to go out the door normally. And with that, I trudge to the lobby. Something big could have happened. I quickly pick up the shirt that lies on the stairs. It's a big relief. I don't know why Akia's so dumbfounded, but usually it would have been an hour's worth of scolding. Wait a minute. Why did I just apologize? And her voice comes from the living room. Damn. Oh, wait, is she like, wait, was that a, damn, or right? Because that's very different. I run to the stairs, dripping wet water from my wet hair. And there's Akiha. Nissan, there's something I need to say. Come back. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. With the sound of rushing footsteps, Akia's voice echoes throughout the lobby. Echoes. I'm Googling if that is a proper spelling. Echoes. Oh, whoa, wait. Wait, what does the name Echoes mean? No. But apparently it's a name? How do you say it? There's not even a... Wait, okay.
Echoes.
Yeah, it's, that's not... That's... Names.org. You can't just say that that's a name and then have no information saying it's a name. Okay, it's not. It's a thing. But I'm already at the top of the stairs. If I dash into my room, then Akia can't follow me. I'll have to refuse. It's already night. If you remember tomorrow, then I'll listen to it. I shout as I charge toward my room. I definitely won't forget. Prepare yourself tomorrow. I sigh as Akia shouts in the lobby. And so my long day ends. I dumbly stare at the ceiling from my bed. I can't fight off the tiredness as I lie down. But before that, right, there's something I need to do. Something missing inside, something I forgot to say, something I must definitely do. That is... Forgetting? I think this is the same. Yeah. It's the cat. Just now, black cat passed through the window. It's the second floor. Don't remember balcony, whatever, fatigue, and then we go to sleep. Okay, repeat again. Okay, I wonder if that set a flag for her to remember. Mushroom Chan Punch! Great comment. Lovely. Oh. Did we already unlock the second one? 10 Nights of Dream? I'm not going to do that just yet. We still got stuff we gotta see. We still got a lot we can still see. Right? So for now... Okay, interesting. I didn't think we'd get it so quickly. Well, let's do some more mansion stuff for now. Okay. So that's all the same. Okay, I wonder what's going on in her room. I'm curious what's going on in Akia's room. We've done the first 3. Let's see what's in Akia's room. Now I think about it, Akia said something weird just now. An item? Something she wanted to try even though she'll never use it? Or something? It strangely bothers me. Alright, I'll go check out Akia's room. Yeah, what's up with this? I arrive in front of Akia's room. I knock and grab the handle. Akia, I'm coming in. I speak as usual and open the door. Yeah, I'm surprised not to find Akia in her room. Strange. We didn't cross each other in the hallway. She should be here. I trudge into the middle of the room. A sound. It came from the room next door. And when I listen closer, there's definitely someone in the next room. Next room is Akia's bedroom. Okay, so she has a room and a bedroom. Wait, I literally have that too. I was gonna say that's weird, but no, I'm literally in my room right now and my bedroom is behind me. That's absolutely not weird. What? She's sleeping right after breakfast? How lazy. Well, a nap would be... That's so funny considering what we did last time. A nap would be a more appropriate term here, but that's a small matter. You complain when I nap and decide to nap yourself? Oh, this isn't gonna be good. That won't do it, Kiha. Since you got found up by Nissan, don't even think about napping peacefully. Akia's nap has to end. It hasn't been long since we parted in the living room. Even if she's napping, she couldn't have been napping for a long time. Heh. This is my chance to look at the sleeping Akia's face. Hey, Akiha, you can't nap this early in the day. I energetically open the door. What's it gonna be? Okay. That is barely passable for YouTube. I think we both said the same thing at the exact moment the door was opened. The doorbell just rang. Frick, I gotta go answer that, huh? So I not only had to quickly go and, go get the door, but then I realized my computer was left open, which is probably not good considering what's on screen, and in doing so, I accidentally clicked the button a few times, because I was literally scrambling. So, it's fine, we only skipped a few things, but I have it here, I didn't read it yet. For a few seconds, we both turned to stone and didn't say a thing. I realized I did something unbelievable. Akiya probably realized that something unbelievable was done to her. But I think we both failed at screaming and our timing was off. For example, shouting amateurishly will cause chaos. No one wants chaos, so we both want to keep stasis or something like that. Well, not that it matters if I coldly analyze the situation. Nissan, her lips say. Even her ears are bright red. In a way, it's unbelievably cute. Isn't that my... Oh, sorry. Okay. When it said, isn't that my school's uniform? I read that, isn't that my school uniform? Those are very different readings of the same thing. Ah, right. It arrived, but since she wasn't gonna wear it at all, maybe she wanted to try it on at least once. I did something amateurish. If I had come in a little later, I could have seen her in a blazer. Nissan, what are you doing? Well, that'll take a while to explain. Akiya's thoughts seem to be stopped. She probably doesn't realize that she's still in her underwear. But as for me, Akiya's white and soft-looking skin, the soft curve of her shoulders, or such womanly features. I hate that phrase. Don't catch my attention. Right. There's only one thought that's been in my head for a while now. Akiya, your chest is still as steep as a cliffside. Why would you say that? What are your plans, dude? What are your plans? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Well, that's my first impression. You! And something snaps. Definitely not her bra, am I right, gamers? So, oh. Is that the doorbell? But in-game now? With that, with a crash, the floor disappears. Whoosh goes my fallen body. But when did you set up this trap? I fall into the center of the world. Isn't this a little too much for just peeking? Idiot, die! The shout comes from the now faraway room above my head. Without even a trial, I got sentenced to death. Oh, and we're back down here. When I wake up, I find myself in the basement. Oh wait, is this the same thing? This really is the basement. Clang, I wipe my forehead with my hand. Oh, this is the same! Oh, there's multiple ways that this happens! Let's see if we get beat up by her this time. But I really must get out of here. I look for a rock. Simple found one. Chains are going to be destroyed. No, Dushiki-sen. Is this? Oh, it's Kohaku also. Oh boy. Okay. So there's multiple ways that we get sent to the basement to be killed by Kohaku, huh? Huh. That's certainly interesting. Okay. Please, this is horror. Wow, there's so many ways you get sent there. Repeat again. Of course. Okay. What's the message now? Today's lucky item. Mushroom dress. I'm not putting that on. I'm not putting that on. Okay, another day. Another $1. So let's stick with some mansion stuff. Because I feel like the school has its own whole set of things. Okay. Right? Wait. Okay, I thought it was something different for a second. Okay, so we got the item. We've seen that. Well, this time, let's wait. Let's not go in. Disturbing a nap isn't good. But what do I get if I disturb her nap? I can't think of anything good to come out of it. How should I put this? There's nothing but demerits here for me. I logically think it thorough. That's not how you spell it. Find myself putting myself in an unnecessarily dangerous position. Yeah, I'll say it. This game is a much worse translation than Tsukihime. There's a lot of weird things. What kind of childish things am I thinking about? I must be really out of it. I'll just go rest in my room. Are we saved? Are we saved from this? Right, so we got well, wait. Was that? Oh, frick. That wasn't, oh, I can't go back. I don't think that was something new. Okay, what will I do in the afternoon? This time, let's visit Akiya's room. I'll check up on how Akiya's doing. If she's free, Then we can continue the game from last time, and maybe I could even put in a protest for her ban on part-time jobs. But Akia's room makes me nervous for some reason. Whether games or quarrels, there wasn't a single time I won in her room. Now I look back on it, I get the feeling that I had something seriously done to me most of the times I went to her room to talk. That is true! I get a feeling, but I can't think of it exactly right now. Maybe it's because I can't remember yesterday. Akia! A knock on her door. Akia? Are you not in? Another knock. No answer, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the door either. Huh? Did she go somewhere to study? Or maybe she's reading somewhere in the mansion. Either way, she's not in. Right, so no one's in. Chance! With a flash, God seated evil intentions in my mind. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't trust like that. Victory is mine now that Akia's not here. One of the places in the mansion that still remains a mystery is her room. Now that mystery can be solved. I guess we'll go for it this time. The time has come. Rise, people! Because there's a definite chance of winning. God told me there will be no sudden appearance of Akia today. Huh! I catch myself getting lackadaisical. Okay, let's go in and grab some secrets like her diary or hobbies. As a Nissan, I feel a little immoral, but it's all to improve Tonoshiki's treatment in this household. Alright, it's as good as done. I realize that I'm being dangerously enthusiastic, but I still keep on turning the door handle. This is going to be a problem, sir. Hello? Without a sound, I open the door, and also without a sound, I close it. You literally made a sound as you walked in. There really is no one in the room. Additionally, it doesn't seem like my coming in was detected. Ah, that went smoothly. Snake, keep at your spine. That a freaking Metal Gear reference? Whoa. And right when I leaned my back on the wall, the light suddenly went out. Jump scare music. An infrared sensor. How could that be? It's morning, so it wasn't even on in the first place. Ah, that is true. Yes, this is a simple trap. Tono Group's anti-personnel trap shooter. Its official name is Shiki-san Hoi Hoi. It looks like that weapon is designed for a very specific target. Did you say in the name? But what are you doing in such a place, Kawaku-san? No, I'm not that person. I am the shadowy keeper of order in the mansion, the enforcer of rules. In other words, you can call me Apron Devil, or Peacekeeper, or Broomstick Girl Magical Amber, or however you please. Well, there we go, that's the name. She holds up a tight fist as she explains. There are about 3 things I want to point out, but I assure myself that I will never use that last name to refer to her. And it's time for victory or defeat, Shiki-san. It's not like you to invade an absent person's room. No, it is. It absolutely is. You're a fake, Shiki-san. So I will exact punishment without mercy. And with that mysterious, shadowy figure aims her broomstick. I don't know why she's here, but her enthusiasm is something to be applauded. Okay, if you're not Kohaku-san as you say, then this will be simple. I raise my stance for battle. Shiki-san, are you serious? The mysterious shadow stutters. As if it were normal me, I would have backed out and apologized, but once the break is broken, there's no stopping until the crash. Shiki-san, it was a joke. The shadow figure steps a few steps back. I'll say this once, but I'm not really myself today. I raise the corner of my mouth into a snicker and approach 1 step. Shiki-san, your eyes look like when you're gonna do something perverted. Uh-oh. Oh no. The shadow escapes to the wall as if feeling the danger of an oncoming strike. Of course. Since I came this far, I'm going to finish it. This is really bad considering what we did to Kohaku in that one route. I laugh loudly as I charge in. Then, with a crash, the floor opens up into 2 sides. Are we gonna die again? However hard I move my legs, it's useless. Alright, 1 guest coming right up. The strangely happy voice echoes. Oh, wait. His height is nothing to laugh at. Oh, those words echo deep into the hole. You're still inexperienced, Shiki-san. You do a face-to-face battle to the death only after your preparations are perfect. As if seeing me to the bottom of the hole, she gives me that advice. And we're back here, huh? Every time. Every time. Every time. We're just gonna keep falling into the hole, man. So is there just like no way to go to Akia's room? Oh, here we go. 27 Data Pulse's ancestors. 20. Merm Solomon. Unusually, he hunts vampires and is in the burial agency. There's a dead apostle in the burial agency? Possesses one of the 4 legendary horses. There's legendary horses? Although he's a traitor, the others tolerate him. Rumored to be a secret fan of Arcuid. Interesting. That's an interesting one. Okay. Huh. Well, let's just continue here with another day. All right. Let's go to Akia's room and not have problems. So let's twice go to her room. Let's twice. Well, why are my eyes? Oh, do my eyes freak out when I do that? When I fast forward, oh, why is it set to do that? I didn't set that hotkey. What the heck's up with that? That's me pressing the fast forward button. That's strange. I gotta fix that. Anyways, Akia's room. Yeah. So that's not what I want it to be. Okay. Then we'll go to Akia's room. Okay. Maybe I'd rather not. No. Think about it coldly. Bagadu implanted such an idea in your head? Didn't he have black wings? Oh god, that's so choony. Ugh, a chill runs through my spine. A wise man puts distance between himself and danger. I get the feeling that there'll be some sort of ultimate counter if I go in without her permission. Forget it, just go to sleep in your room. I nod at myself and turn my back on Akia's room. Oh, is it literally just nothing? Oh, wow. Can you never? Okay, well, let's go out to eat. All right, I'm going out to eat. It's not that I'm tired of Kohaku-san's cooking, but sometimes a man wants to eat outside. Well then, where should I go? If I'm gonna go, then I should probably head somewhere where they make food that Kohaku-san doesn't. Oh. The Indian restaurant Masayan, the mobile Chinese restaurant Mark II, barbecue at Daitento in the neighboring town. Well, let's go to the Indian restaurant first. Curry at Messian would be good. Or Masayan? If it's Masayan, then I bet you CL works there. There's never curry in the mansion. Okay, what, like, that's Masayan, right? I'm Googling what that word means. What does Masayan mean? Is it a thing? No? Thanks once again. It brings me to like a definitions website, and the website says, we have nothing on this word. Then why do you have an entry for it? There's never curry in the mansion. Because Kohaku-san doesn't recognize curry as a... Kohaku and CL are fundamentally incompatible beings. Here's another heroine who doesn't get along well with CL-senpai, right? My wallet is good. This'll do. There are 2 paper bills in my wallet. Since they're of different color, it's even enough to treat someone. Well, then I should head out before I get found out by Akiha. Masayan is located on the 2nd floor of a building containing offices, bookstores, and many other commercial entities. Their specialty, Indian food. The chef is someone who trained in India but is attached strongly to Japan. He really is able to bring out the Indian flavor while still being agreeable to Japanese tastes. The prices are also good. A dinner set is only 1,500 yen with change left over. Yo, that's not bad at all. Oh, look at this place. Look at that. Yeah, that's an Indian restaurant. That's a real Indian restaurant, I bet. There's so many couples at this hour. Whew. I'll be dining alone, thank you very much. Damn it. Next time I'll have Arquit. No, CL-senpai accompany me. Oh. Huh? Something hits me. Like God sent me a message not to ever bring CL-senpai to this place. What was it? Oh well, for now. Chicken! Order the chicken dinner set. The world is peaceful. There aren't that many problems, so I can enjoy a calm dinner for the first time in a long while. And so my long day ends. I dumbly stare. Okay, so is this... Can't fight off the tiredness. Before that, there's something I need to do. Okay, we didn't check up on the murder cases. The serial murders that have been continuing in the streets even now, murders that repeat themselves many times. Can't pass it off as something unrelated to me. There's that vampire that caused all those horrible murders back then. How is it related to the vampires, so I can't ignore these serial murders happening on the street. Oh, is this how we go out? I get out of my bed and change into my clothes. All right. Is this another vampire incident? After the incident, all the undead were taken care of by CL Senpai. But maybe it wasn't complete since she's still roaming the streets. Well then, the killer might be a vampire too. The street is dead silent. The moment I step outside the mansion, I can't feel anyone's presence. I murmur that it's unusually quiet, but even that murmur doesn't get heard. Even my breath disappears into the night, making me wonder if air's actually coming into my lungs. Is that sort of a night? Everything is stopped. An illusion like watching a third-rate movie. A movie whose title no one knows. The movie screen that no one is watching. Hashtag Morbius sweep. The film rolls spinning without anyone showing despair. Hashtag Morbius sweep. It spins without meaning. Morbius sweep. The deserted town on the screen. In the gray, the only person walking down the road is me. Michael Morbius. Which is about vampires! Oh my god, it's about vampires. It all works out. Even in this cave, the rules of silence isn't broken. Even this road that had brought about so many fatal memories cannot break the solitude. But I don't regret it. The rules, like the rules of the night, are absolute. Oh, it's red again. Gritting my teeth, I endure through the scene. In the alleyway were many corpses scattered about. Glancing at them, about 3 people's worth. Oh my god, you can actually see them there. The feet and the hands and the cut-up bodies. They were all almost beautifully cut. I take out my knife. When I look up from the field of the parts, there he is! The revived vampire stood before my eyes. There he is! Also, what was that option? Fast forward to the next choice. That's a good button, huh? As if it were reflections in a mirror, we charge at each other at the same time. Clang. The knives meet and we both grapple on the ground. Roll, 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 roll. I roll and roll. I roll, holding this person who looks like me. Roll, 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 roll. Vomit comes up. I can't tell up from down after so much rolling. Roll, 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 roll. It's all becoming mysterious. Am I on the bottom or on the top? Who am I holding? Who's holding me? Which side am I on? And am I me? Roll, roll, roll. Bam! So mingled, we both stop, and the one on top wins. The knife penetrates through the heart of the one on the bottom. So it ends. Under the moon, the person gets up and wipes the mud off his face. Mud? The shadow cast on the wall is definitely me. So I restrain the vampire in the alleyway and decide to sleep. One who lives and one who dies in the alleyway. Well, doesn't really matter which one's Tonoshiki. Interesting. That's interesting. So, Nanaya is separate. Today's horoscope? Indeed. Like the job website? Huh. Okay. Well, let's continue looking through stuff here. Alright, so... mansion. We'll do more mansion stuff. Okay, so... Alright. I forgot we can totally click to the next choice. This time, we'll go help Hisui. Hisui must be cleaning the guest room all by herself. Cleaning the mansion is Hisui's job. When Kawaku-san cleans inside, vases get broken, or paintings are torn, or carpets are lit on fire. How do you even do that last one? In other words, Kawaku-san is the Tono family's poltergeist, and Hisui is the busy cleaner taking care of the mess left by her older sister. Well, even without all that, Hisui is known to be a pro cleaner. Have you seen her dust? It hits like 17 times. She shows her fearsome skills when she's told to clean a messy storage room or something. Hisui's weak, so I could probably help her move heavy things. She is a woman, after all. Yeah, I should be able to help her somehow. The guest room is by the game room, isn't it? Oh, wow. Wow, this place is messy. I lightly knock... This looks like when you get an AI to, like, you type in, like, bedroom into an AI generator, and it, like, makes a room that, like, can't exist. I can't even tell what I'm looking at here. This is a mess. I lightly knock on the door and go in. Maybe it hits something, but the door only opens halfway. Oh, what's this? I look around at the unbelievably messy room. I don't know how long it's been unused, but the room is extremely messy. There isn't a place to put a foot down at the table, and the walls look as if they have been not taken care of for a long while. This can't even be called a room. Hisui, you there? I direct my voice to the middle of the room. Shiki-sama? I'm sorry, I'll be right there. Hisui's voice comes from the next room. After many crashes, Hisui appears. I'm sorry I made you wait. What is it, Shiki-sama? Hisui slowly regains her breath. She is slightly sweating on her forehead. She was probably doing something laborious. I'm thankful and sorry at the same time that she keeps her courteous composure, even when she is so tired. Shiki-sama? I had a little free time, so I came to help. You might not like it, but the only thing I can do is perform manual labor. So I thought I could help you only in these kinds of situations. That is not so. You always produce excellent results at many other things. But I, on the other hand, can only do this sort of thing. So, won't you leave it to me, please? Is it a rejection as predicted? Hisui has a strong sense of responsibility and is germophobic. Well, that's an interesting bit about her. In other words, she's a perfectionist when it comes to matters like this. So, since she started, she wants to finish it by herself. I suppose I'm infringing when I force myself upon her. Guess I'll have to say this straight out. Shiki-sama, what do you... When I said I had free time, that was just a pretense to spend some time with you. It's enjoyable to clean things with you, and it makes me happy to take some load off of you. Now that you know the reason, can I help you? Dang. Hisui's cheeks turn red. I'm embarrassed too, so I don't think my cheeks are any less red than hers. So speaking of which, should I help you, Hisui? Hisui doesn't answer. After her usual silence and posture. Understood, then please do as I tell you. Hisui says with a faint but nonetheless happy voice. Nice. I'm happy. So I'm cleaning. The room was probably used as a storage room, but when the present one was made, this one fell into disuse. Father was a pretty irresponsible person. We put many things we didn't know into the we put many things we didn't know the purpose of into a box. Then there are thick books, pictures hidden inside files, or things that at first glance look like trash but are actually worth tons. My body can take, but my mind is taxed. Makihisa-sama was a collector, but he didn't care much for things that fell into his hands. He must have had his own reasons, but his wife seemed to have the same view as you did, Shiki-sama. Hisui answers as she sorts books nearby. Judging from your answer, you agree too. I clean the antiques on the table. No. A mere servant like me cannot judge her employer. It's strictly the view of the lady. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'll have to be careful too. If I don't clean up, maybe I'll fall out of your favor. And on to the next antique. This one's rather heavy. Shiki-sama, how many times do I have to tell you that such a thing won't happen? You don't have to tell me. I've been helped by you so many times. You should tell me what you want from time to time too. Like waking up early or coming back on time or things like that. Then on to the next... This one is... I cannot tell you such things. You are my master. It is only natural that a servant follows the master's schedule. Oh, you say that again. Man. If you say so, then I can't... Oh, it feels different. Something's different. It's soft. One could almost say it's flat. What are you... What are you... What? For a moment, time stopped. My voice doesn't come out. I must say something, but what? This is... Tick-tock. The tick of the clock sounds so loud that my voice is overwhelmed. My heart races. As if retaliating against the clock, the beat of my heart enrages itself, making it even harder for my voice to come out. And then, Hisui, who stands calm unlike me, who is confused and nervous, drops her eyes. Wordlessly, she stares at her chest. And on there is my hand that cannot be excused in any way. Hand. Right. If I don't take off my hand... it doesn't move! If I take it off and apologize, I'm going to be passed off as a mistake, but why did my body freeze? Hisui, this is... a mistake. Even if I say it, it won't be persuasive, because my hand is still on her chest. Hisui wordlessly stares at my hand. And contrary to me, who is panicking, she just stays as she usually is. Right, since she is wise, she will know that this is a mistake. So, yeah, Hisui, this is a simple mistake and had no bad intentions, I reply as if it were the end of me. Oh. This is bad. Hisui wasn't calm. Hisui's head was even more blank and confused than mine was. I know what I did and feel apologetic, but that face is a foul. She makes such a face that I feel like I did something irreversible and cruel. Without movement, time ticks away. If I move even a little, Hisui might cry, so I can't move. Someone, save us from this hell! Shiki-san is harassing Hisui! Is that Kohaku? And so, the reinforcement just so happens to be someone who could fill the mansion with a scream that makes the situation worse. No, she did it. Kohaku, what do you mean by that? Raising dust behind her, Akia jumps into the room. A frozen Hisui stands before me. There's Kohaku-san biting on her handkerchief, protesting my actions, and then there's Akia who suddenly appeared with so much force. I'm dead. Of course I'm dead. I blankly mutter and think about how a man's demise happens in a flash. Am I gonna be put in the dungeon again? Nissan, I don't like that lamp, so exchange it. Where's the other lamp, Hisui? Hisui answers with a bowed head. The replacement is in the eastern wing's storage closet. Huh? Is that so? The one Nissan cleaned is trash, so it needs to go to the garbage can? Oh, that's her replying, I see. Hisui murmurs in a soft voice. It seems that way. But first, clean up that trash, please. And put away those black and white books in Father's study. There's an empty space on the third windowsill. I believe those were there originally. You want to change the carpet too? I see, this one does look bad. Then we must move the furniture outside, Nissan. Hold on, wait a moment. I'll try to stop the endless orders. Are you insane? I'll die of fatigue at this rate. But you really are going to kill me, aren't you? You still have the energy to retaliate. Nissan, you're bold after you did such a thing to Hisui. Like I said, it wasn't... Neither Kia nor Kohaku-san give in. Of course. But I'm not satisfied with just that, and you were the one who offered to help Hisui. So please be quiet and quickly finish the work. If I hadn't said it, she could have murdered me. She could have murdered me by now. I really think it's wrong for Kohaku-san and Akia to judge me when Hisui's already forgiven me. Hey! There! Don't be lazy. Hurry up and put the trash out. Really? I get it. I strained myself to pick up a box full of junk. This morning will probably be the hardest half a day I've ever had. Shenans. And even possibly Egins. Okay, so... This is... Let me just go fast forward to the next choice. Okay, well... We apologize, so let's go find Hisui again. I've been looking around the mansion for Hisui, but she's nowhere to be found. Strange. I've looked everywhere she might be. Not in the guest room, storage room, study, or hall. Then maybe she's out instead of Kohaku-san? I guess I can't help it. I'll go rest in my room. Full of regret, I decide to go back. Did she flee the mansion because of us? I wonder. Oh wow, she's literally not here, huh? Well, let's go out to eat again. Alright. This time, let's go to the mobile Chinese restaurant Mark II. Ramen would be good. Kohaku-san makes Chinese food too, but hers is too classy. A growing student needs pig bone stew with fat floating on top or mustard ramen with tons of garlic. I don't know about that last one, Chief. I'm gonna be real. When eating ramen, I choose a place that offers nothing else. If there's dumpling or fried rice, my mind gets swayed. So go to a place I know. Hey! So I thought I'd change up my taste today, so I ordered these toppings. Huh. What is that? It's sunflower-like ramen. Oh, you said it. Oh no, it's the other way around. I thought I'd change up my taste today, so I ordered these toppings. Oh, what is that? That's sunflower-like ramen. Oh, you said it well, Toto. I tried 8 eggs instead of pork, but now it only tastes like eggs. In Arihiko's bowl is ramen, on which a big yellow flower has bloomed. The eggs are enough to cover the noodles. He's eating it as if it were tasty. Sometimes I want to know what's going on inside his head. But what's gotten into you? You never came to Mark II since you left the Arimas. There's no particular reason. I just want to eat ramen at this place. Plop goes the pork into the stew. I didn't order pork. Tadaka-kun's older brother and the owner of the shop says it's service. Ah. Unfair. Discrimination. Discrimination. Next time, the owner indicates with his chopsticks. Yo, like ramen chef dudes are like the coolest people, actually. This is the mobile restaurant Mark II. It pops up everywhere with its bike tuned beyond its limits. Its classmate Takada Yoichi-kun's brother's hobby. Of course, since it's in such a state, the brother doesn't even have a license. Okay, maybe I take it back about eating here. 1 service per day. Fine, I'll yield to you today. Arihiko stuffs many eggs into his mouth. Doesn't his stomach explode from so many eggs? But to turn the topic around, why are you eating out today? Did you do something so terrible you can't stay in the mansion? If I did something like that, my life would already be over. No, there really is no reason. I just want to have a meal with you. But what about you? Ichigo-san's back, isn't she? Is she okay? Is it okay to be out during dinner time? A little. Something complicated in my house. If I'm alone, I think I'll go mad. I'm so glad you called. Arihiko's talk just doesn't sound definite. What? Is it trouble with women again? Idiot, how could that... maybe it is. It's a female, but it talks back unnecessarily and puts me in a weird situation. What? He munches down on his eggs. You can't stand a woman. I thought your motto was that women are lovable no matter what they do. But idiot, that's only when I've fallen for her. But I do like most women. And he eats his eggs again. Even after so much eating, the noodles don't show up. Has there only been 8 eggs? And the one bothering you right now doesn't suit your tastes. That's, it's really weird and complicated. I don't really want to even recognize it. Tono, do you believe in spirits and ghosts? Such a question is difficult to answer. If I, who has already set foot in that other world, answer truthfully, it'll sound like a lie, and if I lie, it'll sound sincere. Right. I don't think mysteries are all bad. For example, it's another word for romance, the unexplained. Romance? You're really something. You call that idiotic horse romance? What? Arihiko chuckles like a madman. Horse? What, is it like a ponytail this time? I didn't see anyone with a ponytail recently. I personally like ponytails. Is there's a horse? I don't. But her hair's short. She definitely has a tail. See? It waggles like this. Yeah, that's cute like a cat. That's because animals are only lovable when you look at them. And he digs into his eggs again. Judging from his frown, he's getting tired of the yolk. Is that him or maybe it's a luxurious worry? It's nothing like yours, so it's a relief. Nothing like mine. What do you mean by that, Mr. Arihiko? Anyway, let me have a grilled pork sheet. Swoosh, he invades my bowl with unbelievable speed. And I reply in kind and invade his bowl for an egg. Brothers that ramen together live together. Arihiko, I need to ask you something weird. When I order my second bowl and Arihiko hits his third, I suddenly feel like asking that question. If I say that yesterday's dream feels like today, can you believe it? He contemplates. One of his positive qualities is that he can tell a joke for an important matter and turn serious on a moment's notice. I can't answer either way, as I'm not you. Well, if you're talking about deja vus, I get those from time to time. Yeah, I thought it was at first, but I think it's different from a deja vu. You actually encounter that situation, you usually realize it's a dream, don't you? Right, that's correct. It's instinct. But the thing that's weird about my case is that what's happening today becomes yesterday's dream. Well, that's paradoxical. I know, that's why I'm confused. And in addition, I only think that during the night. When I wake up in the morning, it's all happy and good and I forget yesterday's dream. Ah, you're dreaming something weird again. I personally dream only old dreams nowadays. Slurp. Arihiko drinks the soup. Old dreams? Yeah. I don't really want to think about it, but I can't help it. Like when we were young, we used to fight a lot and go on top of people's roofs and talk about boring stuff. Such traumatic events. Traumatic? They're nightmares? Nightmare. I didn't even think about it, but some of my dreams of yesterday probably contain what people call nightmares. Like trauma or fear of death. I thought I was more resistant to these things than people around my age. And then I became classmates. Oh! And then I became classmates with a certain someone more messed up than me, and we fought often. Then I found out that I didn't really accept the fact that human lives can end suddenly as well as I had thought I did. Rather, I was doing my best to deny the truth. Well, those are the things that come up in my dream. They're pathetic memories, so I don't want to reminisce about them, but I suppose they could have their value. Yeah. This isn't related either, but about that classmate. I'm sure he's thinking the same thing as you. That's good. He has a bright future. If I treat him well now, I'm sure I'll reap the rewards later. Arihiko smiles. I really have been treated well. If I didn't have Arihiko, then I probably would have spent my teenage years in loneliness. Trying hard to isolate myself from others as if I'd reached enlightenment. I was about to spend the only time in my life when I would be allowed to smile freely with such childish thoughts. Then let me ask you something too. Tono, did your answer to the question I asked earlier change? His eyes are the same, but his words are extremely kind. When I was asked a question with such a kind voice, it was in elementary school, the last day of our hating each other. It probably won't change. How about you? It's the same here. What, we haven't made progress, neither of us. It's been such a stubborn relationship. I guess the only way to cut it out now would be to die. What? If you're to really die, then we can never cut it. Arihiko opens his mouth widely then. That is so. That part about you is scary. He laughs a laugh from the bottom of his heart. Wow. I haven't lost his heart or I haven't lost his... Oh, is this him? What a way to say it. There's a limit to being cliche. Yeah, right? It's the same with being too cooped up. Our laughs resonate. This activates us to hide his embarrassment, but I think I'll keep silent about that throughout my whole life. Well, I don't think too hard about it. I don't know who will be who in this. It's so tough. Life will only go on its intended path. Oh no, I think that's him. That's him. Yeah, he would say that. What, I thought you were going to say something magnanimous, but that's it? Oh? Then I'll try again. Humans, no matter how hard they try, are just like this ramen. Full of eggs. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? It's good when it's hot, but it's trash when it's cold. What kind of nonsense is that? It's not all nonsense, it's just something so obvious. No matter how hard you try, it'll eventually become cold, so you gotta eat it up while it's hot. All life's that way, isn't it? It's actually kind of profound. A little bit. Ah, that was good. Sway by Arihiko's pace. If I ended up finishing 4 bowls, it'll soon be 12. We talked about some idiotic things for 4 hours, so I don't even have the energy left to dream tonight. Plop, I fall on my bed. Feeling as if my consciousness is scrunching up. Right before rapidly falling into darkness. Maybe Takada-kun's brother liked when we were talking about it, but we ended up paying for only about half of the meal. Nice. Repeat again. Okay, well, I think that's about enough for now. What's today's message? Yeah, condition down. What does that mean? What does that mean? What? I don't... What? I just don't... Okay. So, that's it for now. We will see you guys next time for some more. I'll probably continue going through the different events before moving on to the next one, right? Of course, I'm sure people will tell me in the comments of, because part 2 hasn't gone up yet, people will be like, oh, you got to do this or do, you know, we'll see. We'll see. That'll go up tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time for some more. Let's read Kagetsu Tohya. Bye.
You can push yourself to love and be stronger.